Sup? Hi! Hello, Internet! It's been like a week since we last spoke. How exciting is that? I'm rocking the same hairdo I did in the past 2 videos I've made, so for that, I have no explanation. Pure coincidence, let me tell you. Also, laziness probably has a lot to do with it. Whatever, enjoy the little boy dyke realness that is me today. I'm really digging how, like, fluorescently Caucasian I am right now. Getting to the point, this video is going to be about little tiny stupid things that bother me because I have a lot to complain about. I'm pretty sure that's what the internet is for, complaining. So, alright. Scene change. Yeah, I had to go out, so like it's dark now. Getting back to the matter at hand. When I think of things that bother me, the first thing that pops into my brain is something I deal with probably 87 times a day. Choking on my own spit. Now, I am not a graceful person to begin with, but there is nothing more disgusting than hacking and coughing and basically dying over your own fluids. And it happens at the worst times, too. I could be having a conversation with somebody that's significant in my life, like, say, my boss, talking to somebody attractive, or hanging out with a bunch of people, and then all of a sudden I'm just like and there's no proper way to recover from that. There's no explanation. It's just, I'm gross. I'm sorry. Another thing that pops into my noggin, when you can look at somebody and they just look like they smell bad. If I'm looking at you and I'm thinking that maybe you haven't showered in a month, perhaps you should look into this thing called hygiene and invest in some deodorant, shampoo, antibacterial everything, and maybe perhaps like a hairbrush. I shouldn't be able to see that you smell bad. Next is something that I feel like needs to be fixed, like, today. Whenever I'm eating queso dip or salsa, whatever, with some chips, you know, whatever, arriba, I always eat out of the jar. Except, I always get to a point where I ate, like, so much, and, like, my chip, I can't fit. Make it open more. Like a dish. Like, who really, like, pours out some salsa? Like, nah, I'm gonna eat all of this right now. How am I supposed to eat it? I'm not gonna put it in a bowl. That's so much work. I wanna sit on my couch and eat the entire jar of salsa or queso dip and then hate myself later, like without having a problem getting to said salsa or queso dip. Speaking of food, one thing that just does not ever cease to make me so angry is when I can hear people eating or drinking. I feel like I should never have to know what's going on in your mouth based off of the nasty, disgusting noises that are amplifying from it. My little brother cannot drink a beverage without me hearing it travel all the way down his esophagus. In all circumstances, your peristalsis should stay silent. Let's talk about words for a minute. One word that I cannot stand at all is heck. What the heck? Darn you to heck. What? What century is this? Don't say that. It doesn't sound right. It just sounds... No. Stop that. This next thing is based off a personal experience, unfortunately. There's nothing worse than having to get on a plane. Already a horrible situation. But then you end up sitting next to, say, a fat guy. And this particular fat guy doesn't fly well. And his involuntary reaction to flying is, but of course, flatulence. That's right, I'm talking about plane farters. It's just horrifying to even think about. I was stuck on a plane next to this guy who was blatantly farting in my presence, and then I had to deal with his reaction to me reacting to his fart, which was tears. Would you like to know how he handled that situation? He lied. He was not only a plane farter, but he was a lying plane farter. He looked over to me like, wow, that's awful. I wonder what just happened there. Whoever that was, I hope they're done farting. How dare you, lying fat man? There is no level of wrongness that could possibly label that kind of circumstance. It totally wasn't funny at the time. Now it kinda is. This just happened and this also bothers me. Okay, so since I just talked about farting on the internet, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video now. Hopefully I'll be back next Thursday, trying to make this a consecutive thing that I do, not making promises. We know how this works. Alright, thanks for watching, internet. Subscribe to me, please, please. And also, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's amysterylols. Okay, bye guys. Yeah, I like that. I like this. Charlie do die do.
You be like doing that daily.
Yeah, do. We're friends. I don't do
Like
it.
really.
Like really.